Because our program is #1 ranked nationally for city management and urban policy, with a well-deserved reputation for excellence across the board, we attract the best and the brightest students, not only from Kansas, not only from the region, but from across the country. And these outstanding students come to our program for a variety of impressive reasons.
I came to the MPA program as a student because I was already in law school, and the more I thought about it, I thought, no, I want to be a city manager. But definitely was drawn by the reputation, the ranking, the quality of the faculty.
I came to the KU MPA program because I had a really strong interest in city management and learning how to build a really strong public sector.
So I'm in a small town in Ohio and don't really know much about KU. Check it out, learn that it is city management focused and that it really is doing the best work in that field.
I think the biggest factor for me coming to KU was the fact that they had the #1 program in the country and they placed 100% of the interns in a career.
I came to KU because it was the best in the country and was recommended to me by one of my trusted advisors as an undergraduate who wasn't an alumni, but he really said, if you want to be a city manager, Julia, go to the University of Kansas.
One of the key strengths of the MPA program is tying tradition to the evolving face of local government management. It's something that it seems to do very well. There are some features of what we do that are timeless, and there's others that have to evolve with the time. And I think KU's been very effective in making sure that we don't lose the roots that Ed Steen put in place when he started the program, but yet understanding and being actively fluent in the language of today's local government.
The strength of the MPA program at KU is in its practicality. Classes aren't just academic. There's the theory and there's the practice. There's what you do in the classroom, there's what you do with your classmates, and then there's your internship experience that really completes the package for the KU program.
I also took some courses at the Topeka campus and the KU Edwards campus. That provided me to sit in a class with practitioners, and it was pretty interesting to hear their examples because I had ethics class with them and they would give real life examples.
To me, the strengths of the KU MPA program are the relationships. Both professionally and personally, the KU MPA program has become family to me.
I always had someone I could call and go, am I doing the right thing? Have I thought through everything that I needed to do? And so that cohort has definitely become a second family to me, and I wouldn't be where I am without them.
It made the experience so much more valuable, and so I hope that these scholarships help to continue that legacy.
So for me, it's the best that we can be. It's also an obligation and a hope for the future that we will continue to be the best that we can be.
It's been consistently, year after year, for 18 years, ranked as #1. That's the most impressive part about it, year after year being ranked, and that's consistency in excellence.
Maintaining the #1 and being #1 is a validation of the quality of the program and the type of leaders and managers that KU MPA can and has produced over the years.
Having a #1 school ranking not only gives us bragging rights, but also gives us a responsibility to make sure that our school stays #1.
The #1 ranking for the program, I think, is recognition that we continue to stay on the right course to train and educate tomorrow's local government leaders. That's what we've always done, and hopefully that's what we'll always do.
With the increasing costs of tuition and student fees, it's critically important at this stage that we increase the level of scholarship support that we're able to provide for our first-year intern students.
Being able to finance your education, even though we offer the internship, of course, if you're an out-of-state student, it costs a good amount of money. And depending on your means, that can be a deciding factor in a person's choice of where to enroll.
I do know that there are other schools that offer many, many more scholarships than we're able to offer at this point in time. And I have spoken with prospective students where that has been a factor, where they've gone someplace else because of the funding.
In truth, receiving a scholarship to the KU MPA program meant that I was able to go. I come from a really poor background, and college in general was an opportunity that I thought I'd never be able to chase, let alone a master's program, and on top of that, a master's from the best program in the nation. Getting that acceptance letter was a bittersweet moment until I realized I was going to get a scholarship.
Receiving a scholarship for the program really helped me to feel valued as part of the program. I felt an extra responsibility to excel and give back and do well, but it was really my entree into feeling like part of the family.
So my hope for the future of the KU MPA program is it's as relevant in the profession as it has been over the last 50-some years. And I think the way it'll stay that way is if we continue to produce local government leaders that are smart, capable, creative, innovative, and are firmly rooted in being true public servants.
When I think about the future, my hope is we never forget that we're part of a legacy.
My favorite memory of the KU MPA program has to be the people that I met there, and that's the professors. It's my classmates who I still love dearly, and it's also the network that you get to be a part of. It's a Kusamat family, and you learn that early on in your time at KU.
I just feel a sense of obligation to help the next Alan Sims, somebody that's maybe coming through the program that wants to get an MPA degree, but the financial situation is difficult. The assistance that KU gave me just made the difference, and I want to look back and try to find that next Alan Sims that was in the same position I was in.
My hope for the students that receive scholarships and come to the University of Kansas is that they will recognize that the people who have given that money want them to be there, and that we are glad they're there and can't wait to see what they will do with their future.
The deciding factors for us in making donations to the KU MPA program is that it's our turn. It's our turn to give back to the program, to honor local government leaders of the past and help to train local government leaders of the future.
No matter what it is, just give. It's a cliche, but a lot of people say Rome was not built in a day, so no matter what you can give, it will go ahead to make a difference. So give whatever you can.
If someone can only give a little, I would say give it. You never know how big of an impact your gift is going to have on someone's life. Someone made a choice to give a tiny donation that turned into a big gift to me as a scholarship.
I think if you make a contribution to the scholarship effort today, even if it's small, you're going to be some part of something big, and that's wonderful.
If we had 100 Kusamats give $50 a month, that's $5,000 a month times 12. It's $60,000 a year. That'll fund quite a few scholarships.
I personally think this is a timely initiative and one which is very needed by the program. I'm looking forward to being a supporter of the program, and I would certainly encourage you to give it serious consideration as well.
If you want to be a part of this effort, if you want to be a part of this campaign to ensure that we continue to attract the best and the brightest students who are interested in public service and committed to making a difference at the local level, then please contact us here at the school or representatives from KU Endowment.